Hello there. I'm Elegant Audrey, and today I'm going to be critiquing this um excrement. I got it from Angela Vaughn's body positivity video. She linked it. She told me to read it, and I'm going to read it for all of you guys. Now, when I had stumbled into the online body positivity community 2.5 years ago, I was thinner than I am now. I just finished yet another outrageously restrictive diet plan and extreme exercise regime, and I'd hit my goal weight 140 pounds in a UK size 10. Of course, it didn't make me happy. There's always more weight to lose, more problem areas to fix, and just when I was starting to realize I couldn't starve and hate myself any longer, along came body positivity to save the day. First of all, a problem that I have to mention: you're thinner than you are now. Than you are now, sorry. That's bad. That's not beneficial for your health at all. Also, I don't think being on a diet plan is starving yourself. You said that later in that paragraph. It's just hyperbole here. Also, body positivity doesn't save anything. And if you hate yourself so much, go to a mental professional, please. I like to picture it flying in with a pink sparkly cape and a cake made out of rainbows and smiles that we can all eat and be happy. Body positivity can't even pick itself up off the ground if you want to personify it that way. And it probably would have eaten the cake too. The point being, I was thin when I found body positivity problem. I was welcomed into the community and given all the love and support in the world from the people there with bodies bigger than mine. See, these people are actually quite delusional. Being obese is bad for your health. It's common knowledge. They recognized my body image struggles and cheered me on in overcoming them. One person who cheered for me the loudest was my friend Christine. She is one of the first Bopo pages I'd ever followed, and to this day is one of my greatest role models in the movement. Where do I start? Why, if you want support, if you want help with your body, why on earth would you go to these people? They don't know how to maintain health, and they're quite delusional in the fact that being fat is good. Oh, being fat is good. One day, Christine made an Instagram post about never realizing that a fat person and a thin person could have such a connection and become such good friends. I have fat friends too. Like, it isn't that much of a barrier. Granted, my fat friends are not horribly delusional like you people, but whatever. A little later on, I mentioned her post and a post of my own, saying something along the lines of, course, a thin person and a fat person can be friends, because we all go through the same things with our bodies no matter what size we are. Um, Let me look up negative effects of obesity. See, it's right here. Um, what source should we use? Why not CDC? Very reliable. Fat people have a higher risk of high blood pressure, coronary heart disease, stroke, gallbladder disease. So, turns out you don't go through the same things. And that right there is where I was so spectacularly wrong. Why? Because of the aforementioned statement of mine. And I continue to believe it for a long time, that all people's body image struggles are the same regardless of size. Oh, it's body image. Forget about the health stuff. Body image. So now I know better. I want to talk about it. Picture this. A thin person and a fat person come together. Both of them have experienced a lifetime of negative body image. Both of them hate their bodies and fight against internal body shaming voices every day. Despite their size difference, their body image issues are both equally valid. Feminists love using that word, valid. Like, I despise that word now because feminists use it so much. Equally serious and equally worthy of recognition. But that doesn't mean their size difference should be ignored. I mean, you're right there. These factors, all of these, are present in people who are obese compared to those with a normal or healthy weight. Verbatim quote. Where was I? Sorry about that. But because no matter how much both of them struggle internally to overcome these issues, in the outside world, their bodies are still treated very differently in our society. Both the thin person and the fat person are battling against internal voices, convincing them they're the most disgusting, hideous, worthless person in the world. But only one of them is likely to have those words echoed by other people in the outside world whenever they leave their house. Their mental struggles may be equal, but the thin person probably won't have these struggles reinforced by the constant stream of abuse, hatred, and harassment that the fat person faces every day for simply existing in our fat-phobic culture. Fat-phobic. Okay, I have a problem. People who are... I'm surprised people who are gay, bisexual, pansexual, trans, whoever, aren't taking offense to this. Fat-phobic. Come on now. Come on, fat-phobic. I despise that. It's utterly repugnant. Just like your body image. I'm just kidding. Internal voices. I mean, if they're that bad, what's the word here? Medical professional. Capable in diagnosing and treating mental health. Counselors. If it's that abysmal, they may assist you. That doesn't mean the thin privileged body image issues are any less valid. Utter redundancy, see? The person had just stated about the validity of the thin person's body image issues, okay? It simply means that they are different to the fat person's body image issues. Because no matter how the thin person feels about their own body, they still benefit from thin privilege in the outside world. But you had just said both the thin person and the fat person are battling against internal voices, convincing them that they're the most disgusting, hideous, etc. You contradicted yourself. I mean, thin privilege. Body image issues are internal, okay? Because no matter how the thin person feels about their own body, they still benefit from thin privilege. Oh, thin privilege, huh? Thin privilege. So, that doesn't mean a thin person's body image issues are any less valid. I mean, you don't particularly enunciate how different it is. Like I said, you had just contradicted yourself. It's not a good thing to do. This video is gonna end for the day. I will continue this perusal and critique of this article later. Goodbye, everybody.